Hi guys, I'm just going to take a quick video of this first. Welcome back to the channel. Tied to the Arcade Junkie, back in the day 44. How are we doing? So, just a little quick video. Doing loads of things today. There's going to be loads of videos put up. And a massive project this weekend of saving some rides and also a fruit machine as well. Loads of stuff going off. Bit of crane, a few crane bits as well. So I just thought I'd quickly just show what I'm doing first of all this morning before I upload all the videos. So my old original Mortal Kombat 1 by Midway, 1992 cabinet. Full jammer harness still. Original Handtrex Polo. 25-inch screen, I believe it is. Yeah, 25-inch screen. It's got I put a new coin door on recently. The old coin door and the coin mech and everything was tied and knackered, and I couldn't seem to grab one straight away with a new pound coin. And obviously it's important that everything I've got is coin operated, because obviously not just for sighting reasons but for personal machines as well. I want it all to be coin operated. This, however, so this coin door was taken out of a London Eye. When they opened the London Eye and had the all the machines around there around 2000, they had a spider stomper, and it was actually themed to the London Eye. It's been in someone's garage for a few years and it got scrapped. I got the bits and bobs off it. I'll send you a picture. I'll put a picture on the video of the last few bits and bobs that's left of it. It was all ruined. It was all wet through. It all fell apart. Absolutely unretrievable. But what I could retrieve was the full cash box. It's a full hat in case cash box in really good condition. It's got the newer entry on it, and it's got a it's now got, well, it always had on it, because obviously it was for the Millennium, I forget which one it was now, sorry. Millennium Dome or the London Eye. I apologise about my voice, I've still got man flu. But inside here, we have got the full IL cradle, and we have got a cash flow one player. And it's been set up to token, and it was obviously in this all ready to rock and roll. So we've now got this inside the Mortal Kombat Jammer cabinet, and it takes tokens, and it came with, have a guess, a bucket full of tokens, and there's quite a decent amount. As you can see, there's quite a decent amount there. So I thought, you know what, that's fine, I'll leave it on token. So I've left it on token, and I'm happy with that. It works every time, and these are the tokens. They're just a standard, got that on one side. Can you see that closely? The camera is very, very blurry, I apologise. Winged eagle on one side, just says no cash value at the top. On the flip side, no cash value. You'll find these, a lot of arcades still use those. I've even seen arcades using them in pushers, and that is another way around. If you ever want to do, which I was looking into at one point, an arcade, a bit like Arcade Club, where you've got all your machines on free play, and you pay a set price to come in and play the machines. One way of doing it is filling your pushers with no cash value tokens, and then basically you have to have a massive amount. But the plan was for me, I was going to get a massive amount of these if I could find a premise and do like a seaside inside arcade. And the grabbers obviously would be on free play. They'd be set to very hard, but they'd have swag in there. I think I'd do it where you grab so many swag and then you won a proper swag at the end, something like that. But regardless, basically, the way of doing it would be have a massive amount of those and fill your pushers with them. Convert your pushers, because they're literally the size of a 2p. So you literally use those in your pushers. You have to pay probably about £1 to get £1's worth of them, but they're all done, made by Suzo Hap, or a few other companies make them as well, and they're just called plain tokens. So when you do see coin makes that say they take all coins and tokens, a lot of places use tokens for certain specialist machines, such as like a video machine, and have a token machine on the side, or they'd use those tokens for like little theme parks and things as well, small theme parks. Even Fantasy Island back in the day, they had a token system as well, but they had their own tokens with their own design on rather than just no cash value. But they're all that same size, I believe they're all made out of the same material. I think they're just stainless steel, and they work fine. So yeah, video today though is going back to the matter at hand. We are putting it back in. So this originally had, this Mortal Kombat had no buttons down here. This is something that I've added. So this Mortal Kombat 1, obviously originally was a Mortal Kombat 1. It had these joysticks but in red, the exact same ones. So these are brand new, I think they're called HAP Competition or HAP Pro joysticks. Exactly the same ones that's in a Mortal Kombat 1. HAP push buttons, the proper decent ones, same as in what's in the Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 would have red, blue and a white, and you have 5. High punch, low punch, block, high kick, low kick. Wouldn't have that one. Mortal Kombat 3 had the extra 6 button, but obviously 6 buttons work. 6 buttons are like the majority of games that, obviously fighting games, use 6 buttons. So I basically converted this from Mortal Kombat. It wasn't a Mortal Kombat 1 when I got it. It's a Mortal Kombat 1 cabinet. It had the side art taken off. It was just black on the side like it is now. And it had a Mortal Kombat 2 conversion kit. So Mortal Kombat 2 marquee. I'll put a picture of that in the video as well. And then a Mortal Kombat 2 sticker. Not the full side art, just a sticker. Saved the sticker, saved the marquee, sold the board. And basically now convert it into a main machine. So redone put a new control panel on. Use the exact same layout for the Mortal Kombat 1 up until there. Added an extra button on each side. And then to make it an ultimate cab, to play all your 4-player games as well, like your Gauntlet, your Simpsons and your Turtles, your X-Men, things like that. I've added an extra, I've just used a cheap zippy joystick. Ideally, don't know why, I should have really installed those. At the time, I'd ordered those, I think it might have been Christmas time, something like that. It was a busy time of year and I had some zippy ones, I just put zippy ones in and I've just never got around to change them. So I've done a 4-player control piece like that. They are all wired up now, but they're not on the jammer harness yet. Cause I've got to add them to the jammer harness and figure out when I buy a 4-player board. So it's running off a Pandora's box currently. You can now get a 4-player Pandora's box that will obviously let you play the other joysticks and the buttons. Obviously, you've only got 3 because you're only going to have, mainly with 4-player games, you've only got jump and attack. But you've got 3 in case there is a game out there that has got 4 players with 3 buttons. I don't think there is, but I put one in there just in case. And I've wired it up, ready to go onto the jammer harness. So all it is today, just installing, because obviously I've fitted these holes, done them perfectly apart as well, nice and neat. Drew a template up on a program, laid it on there, marked it off and drew it all in. At the moment I've got a player 1 start and a player 2 start that I've put in on a red button. The red buttons are coming off and these ones are going in. So basically, we've got the general sensors, the HAP player 1, the HAP player 2, the HAP player 3, and the HAP player 4, with the mag switches and the nuts for the end. So we're putting those in today, and that will complete that cab cosmetic-wise. Needs a little bit of a touch on there. I had the main marquee made and the artwork to match it, painted it blue. This is the original red Mortal Kombat T-moulding, we just spray painted it blue. It is a bit worn now, I'm going to get that off eventually or replace it with blue T-moulding. But for the time being, I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm just going to put the player 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons in, and then look for I've got to get a Pandora's box that I'm happy with that's definitely got WrestleMania on it. It's got to have WWF WrestleMania on it. A lot of them don't have it on there. Or if they do, they're an older version of Pandora's box and they don't play very well. For some reason, this Pandora's box I've got in here has got Mortal Kombat 1 Arcade, which is what I want. Mortal Kombat 2, but it's ported off the SNES, it's ported off the SNES, so it's not a very good version. Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat 4, they're arcade. I think one of them's arcade, and I think Mortal Kombat 3 is PlayStation. So again, I'm not particularly happy with this Pandora's box that's in here. I can't think which one it is. I think it's Pandora's box 6, Dream Never Ends, but regardless, I'm not the happiest with it. It won't stay like that. It will go soon to Pandora's box DX, I believe it is, 4-player compatibilities. On the side, you'll see the Pandora's box is there. It's pink. Not my preference, but that's what was available at the time. And the jammer harness goes in there, and all the shield, the power supply shields there. And I've done all my wires off a big separate ribbon cable that I got from an arcade clearance. So all the wires running on this, and I'm able then to take the control panel fully off over to a chair or whatever, work on it, and the wires still be wired up. I'm not restricted to having a control panel up in the air, rubbing on the side of that, and working it there. I can work on it wherever I want to. It's got something like a 3 meter. I can take the control panel 3 meters away from the machine, work on it, do any repairs, any additions, any upgrades, then slot it back on. Happy days. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that, guys. I'll get cracking on with that. I'm not going to do a step-by-step video. I'm just going to show you when it's done, because I've got loads of other things to do. I'm going to get these videos uploaded today, because we have saved some machines from an arcade in Skegness, and we've resited and working with the arcade and helping them out and looking and getting these machines, these older machines. We're creating in Skegness a safe haven for retro, not just rides, but retro fruit machines, retro videos, retro pushers, retro grabbers, retro novelties. This arcade has decided in Inglemells to stick the heels in and keep go the non-modern and non-up-to-date and non-redemption game route. Kept all the original machines. They've got a big bunch of old fruit machines actually in there at the moment, Maygay from around the late 80s to early 90s, and they've got loads in storage that they're bringing back in and getting the boards and repairing them. They're repairing all their old videos up. They've got Ridge Racers, Sega Rallies, Daytona USAs, things like that. They're bringing all that in. There's a big push at the moment for nostalgia. Arcade Club, there's 3 of them in the UK. They're going crazy. They're doing really well. They're really busy. So that arcade in Skegness is the safe haven for all this stuff, because every other arcade, including the one that's just shut down this weekend, literally just have got rid of all the stuff. They've gone to a company. I think you probably can guess who this is. Gone to the company, and they've obviously cleared it all out, and all the machines are for sale. For instance, I managed to pick up a really good, probably the best example I've had. Only problem I've got with it is it's got a little bit of chipped plastic there. Other than that, I've got a 1999. It's an Epoch machine, Mega Epoch machine, Homer's Meltdown, and it's absolutely immaculate. And it's currently on £5. It's come straight from a family entertainment licensed arcade. It's currently on £5 jackpot, plus repeat chance. But it has come also with, once I took it out, the full conversion kit to £25. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had tons and tons of these. I've bought them broke for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. Done them up. I mean, it's got a lot of bulbs out, as you can see. It's needs new bulbs. I'm probably going to look at going down I might even fully convert it to LED rather than standard filament 12 volt wedge bulbs. I might go down the white route, because it's okay, but obviously it's got. I mean, I think it's got a nostalgic yellow look. Oh, the lights already are, but I still think I'm going to go with the. If I convert the whole thing to LED, they last longer, they look better, and they don't get as hot, and they don't use as much electric as this one does. I've got it obviously currently turned on, because it's been an arcade over the winter. Luckily, I've not got the key for the top yet, so I can't get into the top. It's working okay. I've got a funny feeling the silver coins aren't dropping to the bottom, but we'll soon check that out and have a look at that. But just thought I'd quickly show you this. So this is one of the machines I saved. This has been in the arcade in question that's closed down at Inglemells this weekend. This has been there from day one. We're still trying as well to look into getting saving a soccer shot. A few of us online obviously looking at that, and that's obviously a very rare pusher. It wasn't rare, but obviously it's rare now, because over time obviously things have moved on. People have scrapped a lot of their old pushers, things like the rock and roller. God, the really old, like sort of Crompton's Penny Falls and things like that, they're all obsolete. There's a couple of them knocking about somewhere. But your rock and roll 1 and 2 and your soccer shot, even your flipper winners, they're becoming a bit rare as well now. But again, if we can get the soccer shot and get that to the Safe Haven arcade in Inglemells as well, that'd be brilliant. So yeah, that's one of them saved. I'm happy with that. I've paid what I think is the going rate for one of these. I've paid £150 for this. This, last time I looked, I was looking for one a few months back. Like I said, I've had loads of them, but I wanted a really good one to keep. I might even convert the grey to this colour grey and repaint it, just to bring it up to date. Or I might actually leave it as it is. It's just obviously because it's got a bit of a rub on here, but you can get a colour match and fix it. So I might just colour match it in. But yeah, absolutely amazing condition. Cleaned it all out inside, fully serviced it on the bottom, so I say, not the top, not got into the top yet. But it's all working, it's on charge today, just charging up. And yeah, the reels are really good, look, the reels are really clean. It's been in the arcade since brand new. the glass, got one bit damage to the glass. It's got a couple of little bits there missing. It's got a little tiny bit down there. Obviously these want taken out and replacing in the right place. But really happy with that. My favourite fruit machine, like I say, I've had loads of them. I've probably had about 15 of these in the past 20 years. This one I am definitely keeping, alongside the mame machine and also alongside the Candyman. Again, this Candyman, originally bought it off McPizza Person, Alfie, up in the north, and it is the best, for artwork wise, it's the best version, it's the best example you could get, I think, of it. And obviously that's been fully converted now to a percentage crane rather than a prize every time crane. I'll do a full video on that. I've put a little clip on there on YouTube this week about that, but I'll do a full video on that. But this is going to be the one I think that I'm going to house all the rigs for all the elows. So this one small machine that fits in your house will play all the elow sounds and work currently operating on a mega crane system. So I can alter the prize pickup and the percentage payout nice and easy on a nice big controller in the base of the machine. Happy days. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Just thought I'd show you a quick one. I'll do a full video on the rides and things that we've saved, and I'll upload it later on today. Hope you're all well and good. Hope you've had a happy Easter. Hope you've had loads of chocolate. Hope you're not feeling sick. And yeah, keep it hardcore. Keep it arcade. I'll catch you later. Bye.